by nearly 400 officers from many different agencies on the scene that day. The report blames a lack of effective incident command and a failure to follow active shooter training. The Uvalde mayor is vowing to investigate every officer's actions. He's also lashed out about how this entire investigation has been handled.
We're tired of the leaks, we're tired of the stories, and we're tired that you said no law enforcement officers are cooperating. That was their statement. The city of Uvalde and the school district police office has not cooperated since day one, and that is a lie. We have given 100% anything they have asked for.
You can feel his anger through the screen. With me now is Chief Jimmy Perdue. He leads the North Richmond Hills Police Department. He's also president of the Texas Police Chiefs Association. Good morning, Chief, and thank you. You've been clear in saying our profession failed the families in Uvalde and those children and teachers. What is the most important thing you learned reading this report?
Well, it pretty much confirmed all the things that we had feared about what had actually took place. Is the officers, despite information that was very clear to the first responders as well as others, that the additional information they got from 911 calls and just actually hearing places, the officers failed to act despite information that was very clear to in the threat of danger, to secure the scene, to take care of the attacker, and to save the first responders as well as others. That there's additional information. I think the report correctly stated it was a systematic failure. There were a lot of things that went wrong, a lot of things that we have a lot of got from here, a lot of things that just hearing community of Uvalde failed to act. But we, as the information forward, very clear to in the threat of danger.
We just heard in Jim's interview with Ronald Garza, who's the county commissioner in Uvalde, say other agencies, other commanders could have taken action sooner. Is there any lesson in that for who should have jumped in? Because we know Pete Arredondo, who's gotten a lion's share of the attention for being in charge that day, testified to this House committee. He didn't think he was in charge.
Yeah, that is I've explained that during my testimony down at the Texas legislature, trying to explain what happens in an active scene when you have that many people together in a single environment from different agencies. And our natural tendency is to default to the local agency of who's in charge. And you saw that on the body camera. You saw people deferring to the chief because they knew he was there in the room, and he was verbalizing some of his instructions. That was very clear that he was in charge. And so it's a very difficult thing for an individual officer to go past the chain of command and take independent action. Clearly, with hindsight, we know that's what should have happened. Somebody should have stepped up. And I believe that if somebody had stepped up and said, I'm going in, I believe that others would have followed them into that door.